this is David for BigBits, and this video is just kind of a general channel update. We're going to talk about a little bit of news and a few things that have been happening here with crypto and just the world in general recently. As you can tell, I have my coronavirus beard that's growing out right now. Usually trim it about this time, but we'll see. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing well and staying healthy. I wanted to talk about a few things, and of course, if you've been keeping up with the channel and you're subscribed, like I hope you are, then you should have seen the video that came out yesterday where we did another tutorial where we did a tutorial on filling between two different plots on a chart. And the next video, which is going to come out tomorrow, is actually going to be conditional filling. So for example, I'm going to show you what the video is actually going to be about. And it's this particular indicator down here where it will fill only when the line or the RSI value is above the overbought value or below it with the particular colors. And you can see how to do that when that video comes out tomorrow. So thank all of you all who are watching the tutorial videos. That's actually pretty cool. We've gotten a lot of subscribers lately. The channel's up to like 1,725 subscribers. So ever since I restarted the channel several months ago, we've been up 300 or 400 subscribers, which is pretty good, and it's growing steadily. All of the numbers are moving straight up in a nice linear fashion, and I'm really excited about that. I've been in contact with a few people with some other programs, someone from TradingView, and then someone from Light Night also reached out to me. So it was pretty cool to see the channels growing. But that's enough about me so much. Of course, you can always see my stuff at my TradingView profile. I did want to talk a bit about the coronavirus stuff, and if you follow my account, you will see that I had published a couple ideas recently on Twitter where I was talking about the cases, and the cases are getting much worse for America, and the stock market, of course, reacted, and that took down gold and also Bitcoin and other things that you would think were safe havens. So people were just selling to get cash, and who knows when that's going to actually bottom. But as far as the cases themselves, if you're following America, then what you're looking at recently is last week about this time, they were ranked around 7th or 8th. And I said that they would be around 3rd by the end of the weekend. They were, and it looks like we're probably going to be number 1 in the world for total cases. Now, of course, America has a very large population compared to a lot of countries. So when you actually look at their total cases per million in the population, it's not doing too bad. 156. Now, it's more than China, which a lot of people, you can't really believe China's number. That's what most people think, and I tend to agree with that. But based on the numbers that are reported, it is worse than China already based on the population, although the total cases should also be passing it probably by this weekend as well. And of course, also, we'll probably be passing Italy, even though they are still getting substantial number of cases. So there's been talk by Trump about possibly restarting the economy, getting people back to work in as little as 2 weeks. That may just be some sort of negotiating work by him to try and get the Democrats to help with the stimulus bill. They've been going back and forth at it. They've been trying to add in different things into the stimulus bill, and I believe he might be using that as a bit of a negotiation tool to where he's basically threatening to restart the economy because he doesn't want the Democrats to think that they have so much control in the negotiation. But that could just be a theory. There have been times where he has done similar things in the past, and there have been times where he has made some statements and he just really didn't have a great plan for what he was talking about. So you can see the art of the deal when he's talking sometimes, and other times you can't. But more about the coronavirus and the stimulus package for Americans. There's been talk about the bill that they're working on having a digital dollar as the form of payment with the stimulus. So those families of 4 where they're saying you're going to get $3,000, they would be paid in a digital dollar. Now, it's important to read what this is actually about. This isn't going to be blockchain. This isn't going to be decentralized. This is going to be basically an account created by the Fed that will fund their account. And it's essentially going to be a free banking account for everyone. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how they would do this. They've been talking about a digital dollar or a central bank digital currency for a little while. It seemed like they were a ways away, so I'd be really surprised to see this actually happen as part of the stimulus bill. But they are pushing for it, so it will be interesting to see how they do that if it was actually included. But they say that, like I said, this would be called a Fed account, and it can be used to receive money, make payments, and take out cash. And it would also have its own wallet, where they would have a digital dollar wallet. And of course, that's what they call the Fed account. Now, this is similar to cryptocurrencies where you have a wallet and you have a balance, but it isn't decentralized and it may not be programmable as well. This may just be essentially what your bank account is already, just a database with a set of numbers in it to where people can interact with it and update their own ledgers and send updates to other people. Now, if there is an API or something like that to where people can interact and perhaps create something similar to a smart contract to where the money can be programmed, that would be a huge milestone just in the world in general when it comes to policing money. And I don't think that's going to happen. Like I said, even if they do this, it's probably going to be more like a beta for an actual central bank digital currency, which is why I don't think it's actually going to happen. But I would love to be proven wrong, because I think just introducing people to the idea of a digital wallet would help lend itself towards the idea of people using crypto more and understanding how Bitcoin actually works, as opposed to just kind of hearing about it and seeing it on the news or something like that. So that is everything with the stimulus and coronavirus. I don't want to go into all that. There's a lot of other people talking about that. I don't need to go in depth about it. But the important thing is they're working on a stimulus. There's a chance of a digital dollar, and America is continuing to climb up the charts. So who knows what's actually going to happen. Now, something that's very important to me is Brave. I use their browser in all of my videos. You can see it right now. I've got all the tabs pulled up at the top of the screen, and they are partnering up with Binance, and they're actually going to have a new widget on the home screen. You can see here you're going to be able to connect to your Binance account, and you're going to be able to trade through Binance directly from the Brave widget, which you can see here is on a new tab. Now, this is going to be localized, so if you're in the US, it's going to be partnering with Binance US. Now, they also have other regional affiliates. There's tons of different Binance organizations out there. You're probably only familiar with Binance.com and Binance.us if you're from the US, but they have several different ones out there as well, and that is going to be really cool. I believe the last time I checked, Brave had millions of users, so not all of those are already on in a crypto platform. But some other exciting news about Brave itself came out that this might not be new to everyone who follows Brave, but to me it was kind of new. They are looking into the possibility of extending Brave into other areas like messaging, operating systems for smartphones, and computers, which is kind of an interesting idea. I'm not sure how well the operating systems for the smartphones and computers would take off, but messaging, I could see something working with that, similar to Telegram. But for now, they're completely focused on the browser. But it's nice to see that they're looking to expand and find more use cases for the basic attention token. Now, they are also working on this blockchain-based VPN with Brave's VPN 0. I might have talked about this a bit before, but hopefully this is going to be a VPN that is built into the browser soon, which is going to be really nice, something that can probably compete with the Opera VPN that's built in as well. You can see Opera seems to be doing a pretty good job of battling against these changes that Brave is bringing up. They seem to be a step ahead right now with their crypto wallet and some other things like the VPN, but I believe Brave, since they have a token model, they have a completely different platform to work with. So there's interest for both of those browsers. And speaking of Brave, if you don't use Brave already, I've talked about it in several of my videos before, but of course it uses the basic attention token, and if you wanted to tip somebody, you would use their Brave reward system. You can receive ads and they reward you in their token, but you can also use those tokens to reward publishers. I am a verified publisher, and I have recently verified my own website, BigBits.io, and I've set up my own custom banner. You can see that when you go to my web page and you hit the Brave rewards and send a tip. You'll see this now. It has custom message, custom images, and I probably need to update the banner. I just put something generic because I was setting it up for the first time. Now, you'll also notice this banner across all of my different verified platforms. So on my YouTube channel here as well, you'll see this, and you'll also notice that I have set up an channel introduction video, which new people, when they come to the channel, are going to be able to see this. Kind of gives people an idea of what the channel's about and what to expect here. And also I've updated some of the sections here to where we have some playlists available and featured videos as well. But other than that, we also have one bit of interesting news. I know there's more in this video than you probably would have believed when I said it was going to be a rather quick video, but this is going to be a very quick part here. The CFTC has came up with their parameters for the physical delivery of traded crypto. And I'm not going to go and bore you with the details, but they have essentially just come up with the rules that they're going to use for the physical delivery of traded crypto, which means there is some clarity now on how settlement of physically traded crypto is going to work. And that basically is going to open up the doors for people to actually want to step into that arena, because things are going to be more clear now. There's some clarity, I should say. So hopefully others will join in like Bakkt has to try and do something like that. But I think that's it for this video. Pretty much everything is going well. I hope everyone has appreciated everything we've been doing so far. If there's anything in particular you want to see, please let me know. I'm having a hard time keeping up with everyone because there is a lot of stuff I had already planned. I need to go back and take care of a few things, and then I'm hopefully going to be getting to some more user suggested content, and we'll see where things go from there. And of course the Light Night single player is also going to be coming out soon, so whenever that happens, I'll have plenty of content to work with then as well. But for now, just look forward to the next video in the PineScript tutorial series tomorrow, and that is it. Thank you and have a nice day. Don't forget to subscribe. I almost forgot to say that.